Arbor Day, which has already transplanted itself into every state in the American Union and has even been adopted in foreign lands, is not like other holidays. Each of those reposes on the past, while Arbor Day proposes for the future. This is a quote by Arbor Day's founder, J. Sterling Morton. According to the Old Farmer's Almanac, the first Arbor Day took place in Nebraska City, which is only about 45 minutes from where you are right now. I chose the topic of Arbor Day because I've always been concerned with the environment, and when I was younger, I was always dedicated to making it better. I've been interested in trees since I was young, and because of this, I chose to talk about Arbor Day. Trees are vital to our lives on Earth, and today I will tell you about the history of a day dedicated to them, Arbor Day. By looking at Arbor Day's origination, what it is, and how it's celebrated in the Arbor Day Foundation, its history is revealed. First, I will just talk about Arbor Day's origination. Information from the Arbor Day Foundation website states that Julius Sterling Morton was the founder of Arbor Day. He and his wife and a group of pioneers moved to the Nebraska Territory around Nebraska City in 1854. While he was here, he soon became the editor of the first Nebraska newspaper, where he wrote about the environment and agriculture. In his writings, he encouraged his readers to set aside a day in a year to plant trees. This was because when he arrived in Nebraska, it was a treeless plain, and the pioneers that came with him needed trees for every aspect of their life. So, by doing this, the origination of Arbor Day came in 1872 by the State Board of Agriculture. The first time it was observed was on April 10, 1872, and over 1 million trees were planted on this day. For several years after that, it continued to be observed, but on April 22nd, which was J. Sterling Morton's birthday. Today, though, the National Arbor Day holiday is observed on the last Friday in April, but is celebrated on different days in different states. It's on a different day because they set dates based on what day they can plant trees. Now that you know how Arbor Day originated, let's discuss exactly what Arbor Day is and how it's celebrated. Arbor Day is a holiday dedicated to the preservation and planting of trees. The appreciation of trees honors nature and the environment. Arbor Day literally translates to Tree Day in Latin. Morton's idea of setting aside a special day for tree planting has events now in its honor. The Arbor Day Foundation website lists a lot of ways on how to celebrate on your own. You can plant a tree in your community, read books about trees, or join an organization that plants trees. In your community, you can hold a search for the largest tree in your community or even the oldest one. You can schedule classes based on how to build a tree or how to plant a tree and what trees will grow in your area, and also you can hold a poster contest. Finally, now that you know how it started and how it's celebrated, let's find out about the Arbor Day Foundation. The Arbor Day Foundation is a nonprofit educational and conservation organization according to the Charity Navigator website. Its mission is to have a world of trees that are honored by each individual. Their plan is to plant millions of trees to combat the health and environmental issues that face our Earth today. They plan on doing this by getting recognition worldwide, recognition on the benefits of trees and everything that they can do for our society. They get recognition from corporations that support them, kids who participate in their education programs, cities that support them, and private properties where they can plant their trees on. Their programs use trees to solve global issues such as water quality, air quality, climate change, education on conservation, poverty, and hunger. In summary, there are many positive influences to Arbor Day, and it shapes our future and the future of our environment. We use the tree's resources every day in everything that we do, so it is vital to our existence as humans. Overall, it has been my pleasure to enlighten you on the history of Arbor Day, from its origination, what it is, and how it's celebrated in the Arbor Day Foundation.